April 29, 1945. Northern Italy, 06:42 hours. A German lieutenant stands at the edge of a gravel road. His Walther P-38 is drawn. The safety is off. His hand is steady. 20 meters ahead, a man in civilian clothes kneels in the dirt. His hands are behind his head. He does not speak. He does not look up. The lieutenant's breathing is controlled. The pistol is aimed at the back of the man's skull. 4 soldiers stand in a loose semicircle behind the lieutenant. They carry carabiner 98K rifles. None of them are shouldered. The morning is cold. Fog clings to the hillside. No vehicles are audible. No engines. No movement in the trees. The lieutenant's finger rests on the trigger. The man in the dirt does not move. The soldiers do not move. The lieutenant does not move. The air is still. The moment holds. The location is 3 kilometers southwest of Verona, on a secondary road used intermittently by retreating Wehrmacht units. The lieutenant commands a reconnaissance section, 10 men total, attached to a panzergrenadier battalion that has been fragmenting for days. His orders are to screen the road and report enemy movement. No engagement is expected. No contact is planned. The section arrived here at 05:30. They established an observation post in a stone farmhouse overlooking the road. At 06:15, the man in civilian clothes appeared on foot, walking north. He carried no visible weapon. He carried a canvas bag. One of the soldiers called out. The man stopped. He raised his hands. The lieutenant descended from the farmhouse and ordered the man to kneel. The bag was searched. It contained bread, a wool blanket, and papers. The papers included an identification card issued in 1943, a travel permit dated 2 weeks prior, and a folded letter written in Italian. The lieutenant reads Italian poorly. He understands enough. The letter references a partisan group operating in the hills east of Verona. It does not name individuals. It does not specify targets. It references a meeting. The man has not spoken. The lieutenant has not asked him to speak. Standard procedure in this situation is clear. The lieutenant was trained at the Officer Candidate School in Munich in 1942. He served in southern Russia for 18 months, then in northern Italy since October 1943. He has encountered partisans before. He has encountered civilians suspected of supporting partisans. In March 1944, near Brescia, his unit detained 3 men found carrying similar documents. They were handed over to the Feldgendarmerie. The lieutenant was told later that they were transferred to a holding facility. He was not told what happened after that. In December 1944, his battalion received directives regarding irregular combatants and civilians providing material support to resistance groups. The language was explicit. Detention was authorized. Summary measures were authorized if detention was not feasible. Feasible was not defined. The lieutenant has not detained anyone since December. The line has been collapsing. The battalion has been moving west, then north, then west again. There is no Feldgendarmerie presence. There are no holding facilities. The nearest command post is uncertain. Radio communication has been sporadic. The man kneeling in the road is a liability. He has seen the section. He knows their position. He has documents linking him to partisan activity. He cannot be released. He cannot be detained. The logic is linear. The lieutenant's training is clear. His experience is consistent. The pistol is raised. The range is 20 meters. The angle is optimal. The expectation is discharge. The lieutenant does not fire. His finger remains on the trigger. The pressure does not increase. The man in the dirt exhales slowly. The lieutenant's arm does not waver. The pistol does not lower. He does not speak. He does not give an order. The soldiers behind him do not move. They do not raise their rifles. They do not step forward. The lieutenant's jaw tightens. His eyes do not blink. The man does not look back. The lieutenant's breathing continues, steady, controlled. The pistol remains aimed. The chamber is loaded. The round is seated. The hammer is cocked. The trigger requires 3 kilograms of pressure. The lieutenant's finger does not apply it. Time stretches. The fog does not lift. The road remains empty. The lieutenant's hand does not shake. The pistol does not fire. The bullet stays in the chamber. No one speaks. The lieutenant does not lower the weapon. He does not holster it. He stands in the same position. The man in the dirt does not move. His hands remain behind his head. His breathing is shallow. One of the soldiers shifts his weight. The gravel crunches under his boot. The lieutenant does not turn. He does not acknowledge the sound. Another soldier glances toward the farmhouse. No signal is given. No order is issued. The lieutenant's arm remains extended. The pistol remains aimed. Minutes pass. The fog thickens slightly. Visibility decreases. The man's shoulders begin to tremble. It is not clear if this is fear or cold. The lieutenant does not ask. He does not move closer. He does not step back. The soldiers wait. They do not know what they are waiting for. They do not know if an order will come. They do not know if they should act without one. The lieutenant's expression does not change. His posture does not change. The pistol does not lower. The man does not stand. The scene holds. Time continues. Nothing resolves. No explanation is recorded. No statement is made. What can be inferred is limited. The lieutenant had authority. He had means. He had justification under the directives he received. The man was alone. The location was isolated. The action would not have been witnessed. It would not have been questioned. The documents provided sufficient basis. The letter was evidence. The permit was old. The identification could have been forged. The man's silence could have been interpreted as guilt or defiance. All of this was true. None of it prevented the action. What prevented the action was not truth. It was not morality. It was not sentiment. It was exhaustion. The lieutenant had been in the field for 31 days without relief. He had not slept more than 4 hours in any night during that period. He had lost 12 men from his original section. He had received contradictory orders 4 times in the past week. He had been told to hold a position, then to withdraw, then to advance, then to withdraw again. He had been told that reinforcements were coming. They did not come. He had been told that the line was stable. It was not stable. He had been told that the war was continuing. He did not believe it. He was 24 years old. He had seen enough. The man in the dirt was one more task. The pistol was one more action. The report was one more burden. The lieutenant did not want to write the report. He did not want to explain. He did not want to justify. He did not want to remember. The trigger was there. The pressure was minimal. He did not apply it. That is all. The lieutenant lowers the pistol. He does not holster it. He holds it at his side. He steps back. He does not speak to the man. He turns to the soldiers. He gestures toward the road. The man in the dirt does not move. The lieutenant does not tell him to move. The soldiers understand. They step back. They turn. They walk toward the farmhouse. The lieutenant follows. The man remains kneeling. His hands are still behind his head. The lieutenant reaches the farmhouse. He enters. He does not look back. The soldiers enter after him. The door closes. The man in the dirt waits. He waits for 5 minutes. He waits for 10. No one returns. No one calls out. He lowers his hands slowly. He stands. He does not run. He walks. He walks north, the same direction he was walking before. He does not look back. He does not retrieve his bag. He leaves it in the road. The lieutenant sits inside the farmhouse. He places the pistol on a wooden table. He does not engage the safety. He does not unload the chamber. He sits. He does not speak. The soldiers do not ask. They prepare to move. They gather their equipment. The section departs the farmhouse at 07:10. They move west. They do not return to the road. No report is filed. No entry is made in the section log. The lieutenant does not mention the incident to his commanding officer. His commanding officer does not ask. The battalion is withdrawing. Orders are fragmented. Communication is irregular. The section rejoins the battalion on April 30. The lieutenant reports no contact. He reports no engagement. He reports no detentions. This is accurate. No detention occurred. The man in the dirt is not mentioned. The letter is not mentioned. The canvas bag is left on the road. It is found later by a farmer. He takes the bread and the blanket. He burns the papers. He does not read them. He does not know what they contained. The man who walked away is not identified. He does not report what happened. He does not tell anyone he was stopped. He does not tell anyone he was released. He was not released. He was simply not detained. The distinction is narrow. He continues north. He reaches a village by evening. He does not stay. He moves on. The lieutenant's service record contains no reference to April 29. His personnel file lists his final assignment as reconnaissance section leader, Northern Italy, April 1945. It does not list actions taken or not taken. The record is silent. The lieutenant is captured by American forces on May 2, 1945, near Bolzano. He is held in a POW camp in southern Germany until March 1946. He is interviewed twice. He is asked about his service. He is asked about partisan activity. He is asked about civilian detentions. He answers factually. He does not volunteer information. He does not withhold information. He is not asked about April 29. He does not mention it. He is released. He returns to Munich. He works in civil administration. He does not speak of the war. In 1953, he is contacted by a veterans association. He does not join in 1960. He is interviewed by a researcher compiling records of Wehrmacht units in Italy. He provides basic details. He does not provide specifics. He does not mention the road. He does not mention the man. In 1972, he dies of heart failure. He leaves no diary. He leaves no letters describing the war. His family finds a single photograph of him in uniform. It is dated 1943. He is younger. He looks different. The man who walked north is never identified. His name does not appear in any record. His letter is gone. His story is not told. He may have lived. He may have died. The war ended 6 days after he walked away. The lieutenant never knew. The road southwest of Verona is paved now. The farmhouse was demolished in 1958. A small industrial building occupies the site. The location is unmarked. No memorial indicates what happened there. No memorial indicates what did not happen there. The canvas bag was burned or discarded. The letter is gone. The pistol was turned in to American forces on May 2, 1945. It was catalogued and stored. It was likely destroyed or sold as surplus. The bullet that remained in the chamber was never fired. It was ejected when the weapon was cleared. It was discarded. The man who knelt in the dirt left no testimony. The lieutenant who aimed the pistol left no explanation. The soldiers who stood behind him left no account. The moment occurred. The shot did not. The war moved on. The silence remained. That is all.